All right, so here we are in my mini food forest, or food jungle. And today I wanted to do a ahi pineapple harvest. This plant right here has been in the ground for about, this will be its second year. Got lucky during the frost because the plant is between the grow bags. It's not actually in the grow bag like the rest of the garden is. So if we can lift up some branches and possibly see under here, you can see that small white bag. So that's what the ahi pineapple is in. And I tell you what, as long as those things are protected from the frost and they don't lose any branches, and then once the new year comes by, woof, you're gonna have you a big old pepper plant full of peppers. This thing has hundreds of peppers, if not over 1,000 on it. So there's peppers in all types of stages, starting in the flowering stage. Here's an ahi pineapple flower, very beautiful flower. And we have the fruit sets, as you can see. And we have the swelling fruits. And if you notice, the peppers point upwards. So as they get heavier, though, they start drooping. And that's what we have here. And we have hundreds of them here. So I'm going to get to harvesting. I'm going to do the harvest by myself because I have to reach all around this plant. And doing things with one hand is not a fun task. But you can see there's plenty of peppers. I just wanted to show that. This plant is right at it's where my goatee stops at. So it's right under my chin. So I'm about to get to harvesting. See y'all in a few minutes. Whew. All right, I'm still going, but I just wanted to stop right quick to show y'all what we have. Some are drying on the plant. Others are still fresh. I just basically wanted to show how I've been harvesting them. This variety is very easy to remove from the plant. So I've been leaving the ones that still have partial green in it. Although they would ripen off the plant, I'm just letting them ripen on the plant. All I do is basically I reach into the plant, I grab the pepper by its upper stem, tug, and it comes right off. And that's all I've been doing for all of these peppers. Real easy to harvest. So still have plenty to do. I haven't even touched the back of the plant yet, and I'm still in the front of it. See y'all in a little bit. Okay, y'all, so I've been powering through harvesting the peppers. I only have at least one left, maybe two more. Couple of harvesting tips. You want to start from the bottom of the plant, all the way at the bottom, and then work your way up. This helps out with just being able to know where the other ripe peppers are as you harvesting, instead of just going all around the plant and having to dig through the plant. So if you start from the bottom, work around the circumference, and then work your way up, it makes things much quicker. I left many of the green, the yellow and greens, the yellow ones that still have some green on them, but I wanted to mention when you catch those, the ones that still have some green, when you catch them when they just turn yellow, when they're fully yellow, that's when they'll be at their crispest. If you allow them to start drying like this, they start to feel a little bit soft. So if you like your peppers to be crisp, you want to catch them when they just turned yellow, like this one. This is a crisp one, crisp and crunchy. Another note, if you accidentally pull this pepper by the pepper instead of by the stem, so it removed from the stem, and I only plucked the stem just to show y'all that. So if you don't want stems on your peppers, you can possibly pull the pepper by the body of the pepper instead of the stem of the pepper. That's only if you don't want stems. I like to leave the stems on mine because I believe it will enhance the shelf life once I refrigerate them, which also further enhances the shelf life. So there's still hundreds of peppers on this plant. Not gonna get too concerned with that, because we already looked around. But I've been picking up some of the fallen ones that were still in good condition. If they started showing any rotting or anything, like this one is rotting at the crown here, I just leave them there. But for the most part, most of the peppers are harvested. Plenty that I can harvest, and they'll turn fully yellow within a couple of days, but I'm not too concerned with that. So I really wanted to pick this last pepper with y'all. This one is very crisp, and this is what we have. My sweat's getting on the screen. Wow, that's a lot of ahi pineapples for one harvest. So let's go weigh it up. All right, time to do a weighing. As I said before, this was the harvest. Have this pecan bag that I'm gonna put the peppers in. This is normally what I also store them in, and then I put them into a refrigerator drawer. So the bag is about 0.6 ounces, and then we're gonna calibrate the scale for the bag, and it's zeroed out. Now I'm gonna pour these peppers into the bag. Take them about a handful, I guess. I tell you what, this is a lot of peppers. Probably the biggest harvest I've done of any type of pepper plant. And that plant, the location it's planted in, that thing isn't going to see frost anytime soon. Maybe the the top of the plant may see some frost, but as far as the trunk of the plant is concerned, that thing will stay alive no matter what the situation is. So it looks like I may have accidentally hit the tear button, so we're just gonna remember that scale said 0.6. The point, we just gotta subtract 0.6 away. So just gonna do that again. Get all the peppers to the bottom of the bag here. Yeah. So 12.2 ounces. That's not bad. It's right under a pound. Let's see. 363 grams, so basically 362 grams, or 12.2 ounces. So that's a terrific harvest. Right under a pound, and there's still hundreds of peppers on the plant in many stages of ripening. Also, I've already done a Brix test of this variety, but I'm not sure if I actually had it on video. But I just wanted to do one with y'all, especially since this plant is putting out so much. I just wanted to see how strongly it's actually performing. So I'm gonna just get one of these crisper peppers because I feel like it's gonna have a higher juice content than those dry peppers, and it'll make it easier to get a higher reading, or the highest reading from this pepper. You could just hear how crisp that is. Listen to it. Wow. Whew. Nice ahi pineapple scent going on there. Let's see how much juice this pepper has. I'm not expecting much to come out, but as long as some juice or some flesh comes out, we'll be good to go. Yeah, not much there, guys. So yeah, never mind. I can see it. Very juicy, if y'all can see that. Very juicy when it's fresh. So I'm just gonna squeeze hard here. Pop this other one into there. Maybe I should have removed the cap, but the cap isn't gonna go through, so no problems. There we go, now it's dripping. Tell you what, you don't want to get this anywhere on you. I can see a lot of juice right here in the inside the press. So just gonna turn this over. Look at all that juice. That's a juicy pepper. I've never seen so much pepper juice. Uh-oh, I got some on the button. I have to clean this off real good so I don't burn myself. 11.8. Can y'all see that? 11.8. That's an excellent reading. That's sweeter than some watermelons. So 11.8, 11.9. Basically, near a Brix of 12. I'm pretty sure if I would have harvested many peppers and let it ripen up only a couple of them, if I would have like basically reduced the yield, I'm pretty sure that Brix probably would have went higher. But you can see how thick yellow that juice is. Wow, that's amazing. Let's try to do one more reading since it's been a few seconds, just to see if any major changes occur. 11.9. So that's the final result, guys. My ending thoughts on this. I love this variety. The scent isn't like normal peppers. I mean, you can smell the heat in there. You can smell the capsaicin, but it has the heat of basically a cayenne, sweet flavor. I've noticed that the leaf-footed bugs tend to go for this variety. They normally eat sweet plants. So considering that the leaf-footed bugs have been attacking this variety, but it hasn't been affecting it in the least bit, honestly. But considering that they've been going for this variety, it's letting me know that this variety has high sugars. And that's without having to put it on a Brix meter. But once I did put it on a Brix meter just now, it's showing definitely a high reading. So I recommend this variety. You can see how juicy it is. You can make a nice juice from this. Even this dried material here, after the juice is squeezed out, it's still good to use. I'm not going to use that though, but that's that, y'all. I'm gonna get this Brix meter cleaned up because I don't want to accidentally touch this and touch my eyes or something. I could tell you what, this smells. You can smell the heat, but you can smell the fruitiness, or it's like a tropical fruitiness going on there. So we had a 12.2 ounce harvest, 11.9% Brix, basically a 12. It's like we got, today is just all 12s, huh? So that's that, y'all. That's my ahi pineapple harvest. If you need seeds, obviously I have plenty. I don't have any other pepper varieties growing in the vicinity, so these seeds are true to breed. They sprout quicker than any other pepper variety I've ever seen. When I try to sprout pepper seeds, I'm always having issues. With this variety here, there is no issue. These seeds start up like you wouldn't believe. They sprout as if they're a watermelon seed or something. They sprout so fast. That's that, y'all. If you need to know any other specific information that I probably haven't mentioned in this video, just ask me, because I'm basically a professional with this variety. I've been growing it for about 2 years now, observing its qualities, eating it in large quantities. I'm getting ready to cook 5 of them into my red beans dish that I'm making right now. So without further ado, I need to get back to my my pot that's on the stove. See y'all in the next one. Hope you enjoyed.